Isabel Soto, and I'm doing POI, and I need to use my binder. Trigger warning. I cuss in my poem. The title of my poem is called Confusion. My timer will begin at my first word. My tongue is divided into two. By virtue, coincidence, or heaven, words jumping out of my mouth, stepping on each other, enjoying being a voice for the message, expecting conclusion. My tongue is divided into two, into heavy accents, bits of confusion, into miracles and accidents, saying things that hurt the heart, drowning in a language that lives, jumps, translates. Language is something so intimate that it enters inside of us despite diffusion. My tongue is divided into two. A border patrol runs through the middle, frisking words, asking for proper identification, checking for pronunciation. My tongue is divided into two. Humanos, bienvenidos a los Estados Unidos. We stand with refugee children. We are all human. Bienvenidos a los Estados Unidos. In the song we sang, in the copal that burned, in the rose petals spread, in los cuatro puntos were for the children, women, and men. He carried the sun in Tejes, stopped a boy, the river held, detention centers filled, churches offer showers and fresh clothes, water in a covered porch, may have waited at a stranger's house. Or in a patrol truck that its body not collapse. Half our bodies are made of water. We can't sponge rivers through skin and release them again like rain clouds today. The vigil native singer sang, we are all connected by water, la sangre de vida. Nowadays, when we think of anyone that speaks Spanish, we call them Hispanic. No matter if they are from the exotic waters of Brazil, the beautiful beaches of Venezuela, or they have the strongest Dominican accents. All they are to us is Hispanic. I can tell you about my beautiful country of Venezuela. I can speak in my dialect and all I beat to you is Hispanic. Or a woman could tell you she is from Chile and she has blonde hair and blue eyes, and you will let your tongue loose and start calling her a liar because she does not look Hispanic enough. But what does a Hispanic have to look like to be Hispanic enough? No. Let me rephrase that. What does a Latino have to look like to be Latino enough for you? Do they have to tell you that they work in construction, that they cross the border, or do they have to have brown eyes and skin as caramel as the sand you see on the beach? Because we praise these people for how unique they are, how exotic they are, but we don't use the right term for them. We thank them for how much they've done for our country, but we just do is kick them out. Because I am not Hispanic, I am a proud Latino from Venezuela. So, with poems by Keiki Aveles, My Tongue is Divided into Two, Translating Myself and Others by Junca Lahiri, Not One More Refugee Death by Emmy Perez, Yes I Am Latina and No I Am Not Mexican after Patricia Smith, Skinhead, Chicana by Cristiana Martinez begins. The Cry of Latin People by Julicia Arc. What Latinos Look Like. Brief History by Jose Soto. The program name, Confusion Was Made. Am I Latina enough? The face that moves in my mirror is pale and pink from the cold, but it knows freckled green brown eyes and thin lips. I speak and no accent comes out. Notification and cookies give me away, and then the looks come forth like I'm a white passing zoo animal. And yes, I speak Spanish, and yes, I am Latina, and I am not Mexican. It's easy not to pretend I don't care, to hide my accent and blend, to weave in and out of stereotypes, the images that are thrown at me. And when I blend in, they celebrate when I do, as if I was made entirely for their entertainment. My Chicana sounds like mommy, sounds like girl, you talk too fast, you must be running from something. Is it La Migra? Para todos mis amigos de Colombia, people don't recognize you as one of the biggest producers of coffee, spices, and emeralds. They forget about who you are and instead call you drug dealers. Papers do not produce who's called an American, who deserves to be here, who is worthy of citizenship, goes beyond legality and paperwork. I know from my own skin that we have to support each other. We must fight discrimination for speaking Spanish, for playing our music too loud, and for celebrating everything. What exactly does a Hispanic look like? Do I need to look like Juan Valdez and sell Folgers in TV commercials? Do I need to sift my fingers through Colombian coffee beans I picked myself? What is a Hispanic? I could guess what you mean and assume that it's a low-priced gardening tool like the one buried in the shed behind your Victorian summer home. But I haven't come across a Hispanic thus far in my life, but I have met Latinos and Latinas. My parents remind me home comes in shape of brown paper bags. I'm still the palm trees. I'm still the coral beaches. I'm still the goddamn fresquicolita that will not be translated so easy because I'm still Hispanic. I don't tattoo my body because my veins are already too full with ink, passion-rich pigments, and that can help but pulse and flow. You want to know what I am? I am a Latino living in the United States. My name is 3 words. They can't be abbreviated. Yeah, I want you to remember all 3. Yeah, I want you to say them like me. And yeah, remember both of those accent marks. I look in the mirror and see me, crying over another job, saying no, screaming at my visa, ripping up the paperwork, and I know I shouldn't. But I raise my finger anyways, because this should not be so goddamn hard. And I am not another curiosity to be stared at. And I am not another stereotype. And yes, I speak Spanish. And yes, I am Latina. And yes, I'm goddamn fucking beautiful. the curves, the accents, the crazy. I was born Latina enough, and no, I am not Mexican. Thank you.